What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Pixel Pulse, a video game podcast. And hey, good news this week. I have my co-host back, meaning I no longer have to carry the commentary or the blame alone. This is episode 20, and with me today, back again, Kyle Olson. Kyle, how are you, man?
Hey, I'm good, and I'm here to carry the blame for the success that our episodes are going to have now.
Right? Yeah, yeah. Oh man, we're gonna see an uptick in female viewership now. 100%. Here we go. Kyle's back. Got the eye candy
Actually,
back.
I would be curious to know. I don't know enough about YouTube. I'm a data guy. I love data just because it's so insightful. I'd be curious to know like who the heck are our viewers? Like besides our family subscribing, like and
Yeah.
friends, like what's our demographic, like what are
Well,
their ages? What regions are they from?
it's so if you go to the analytics, Kyle tab, it says all that, like the region, age, gender. What's funny enough,
Really?
I don't know if it's
I
still the
haven't seen
same.
that yet.
We've gotten a few new members, Kyle, in the past week, but before that, it said 100% women, and I was like, that's not true, because I knew some subscribers that were, unless they were just on like their wives or girlfriend's account, I guess, subscribing, but
Yeah.
it said the ages are like 35 through 44 and that's like 100% of the age group. It said, and all from the U.S. I believe it said too. So
Hmm. Interesting. Yeah. I didn't realize that we had access to that. So I went and looked and it
yeah.
said not enough viewership to be able to tell us audience by age and gender right now for whatever reason.
Oh
In the
really?
last 28 days. Yeah.
Oh okay.
Because it's only by the
Interesting.
last 28 days is the report I'm looking at.
Oh, is
But
that what it
this
goes
is
by? Oh.
yeah, pretty interesting. All right. Well,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So if you're ever curious, man, it's just a little tab there. Getting some comments, that are coming in now a little bit here and there. So
Yeah, we love the engagement. Get in and chat with us while we're still tiny, and we actually have the capacity to chat with you. Because
yeah.
someday we might have like 1 million subscribers, and your comment will just get lost.
We'll be too big for our britches then, we will
We
have sold
we will.
out, as they said, to the corporate man.
That's right. Yes, we'll have sold out, and then Justin and I will be retired in Monaco on our yachts
Monaco. That's
with
yeah, that's
with
I
our
like
PlayStation 10s that will cost $10,000.
PlayStation 10s, 10K. Wow. Yeah, it's looking that way, Kyle. I don't know. The cost of these everything rising. Dude, like these Steam Deck price increases. I know you weren't around last week to chat about it, but I just wanted to go over real quick. I mean that Steam Deck price increase was
I saw.
insane. There's no way they had to increase it by that much though. I
Wasn't
mean,
it the equivalent of the PlayStation increase, like on the Pro? I mean,
more, well, maybe, but I think I would say more because the PS5 Pro increase was 150. This was 300. This was double that. And the one,
well, was it 200 though? Because the PS5 Pro already increased by $50 previously.
well, okay, yes, yes. So total, yes, you're right. 200. I just meant like the last price increase, but yes,
But
yes.
like the ratio and everything too, though, like it's almost like an equivalent price increase because like I'm pretty sure the Steam Deck was always more expensive than the PS5, right?
At least the 1 terabyte version was, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
the
I don't know.
OLED,
For me,
yeah.
it just seemed like they were like, oh, Sony did it, we should do it too, and they went, yep, all right, that looks good.
So that's why I decided to pull the trigger on that ROG Xbox LIX is because I'm like, dude, it's coming. Like, no one is safe from these price increases. I, you know, so I don't know. I
I
have that
mean,
now.
the safe person from these price increases is the person that's like not buying not buying video games. Like
No,
they're
no
interested in
kidding.
other stuff. Like they're like, you know what? I'd rather be outside rolling down the hill than off in some
Paying these
fantasy land.
exorbitant prices. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
nuts.
yeah, it's getting up there. I realized though because I told you I've been playing Star Wars Outlaws,
Outlaws. Yeah,
and I waited a long time to play Outlaws. I figured it was coming to PlayStation Plus eventually,
yeah.
and I was like, I'll wait until it comes to PlayStation Plus, and then I'll pick it up. And it did, and I've been playing it, and I'm like, you know what? Like, sure, I pay an annual subscription to PlayStation Plus, but if I get games like that, I mean, I played Ghost of Tsushima on PlayStation Plus for free. I never bought that one.
Oh
Um,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I played the PS5 version, and I'm playing Star Wars Outlaws. And for me, it's like, okay, so I spend an exorbitant amount of money, like you said, on PlayStation Plus. But if they're giving me free games, I get to play like this, and I don't need to like pay for PlayStation Plus and buy all these games.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the way to do it.
Just stick to the subscription. Don't buy games, and just hope that it comes to extra or pre or whatever comes to your tier. Yeah, because I mean, PlayStation Plus, at least the extra, it doesn't get day one games like Xbox Game Pass does, but it does get games like a year later a lot of times.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's kind of a trade off. The premium I have found isn't really worth it all that much because it's like one classic game a month they've been doing. Like it's really anemic. The classic editions.
It's not great.
No.
Even with the state of play, like they're like, let's announce all the games that are coming, and then they announce like one game.
Yeah. So that's funny you bring that up because as we get into the state of play here, they announced the premium games coming. Now, don't get me wrong, the games they announced, I'm like, oh heck yeah, dude, those games are awesome. All three of them, I'm like, yes, but it's literally like one game in June, one game in July, one game in August. It's like you can't why can't we just have all three of these in one month? And then I don't know. I just thought it would be all in the same month, but that is
I don't know. One of
not
the
the way
games
to
they
do it.
announced, I was like, what on earth is this?
Which one?
Guitaru
Guitar
Man?
Man? Dude, the game's it's
Yeah.
so fun. Kyle, you'd like it. It's a rhythm game, but it's cool, man. I
I'm
think you
Dude,
might
I
dig it.
never liked that one or like the Patapon whatever rap game. Like
Oh, you didn't,
all
huh?
those
Wait.
all those
Oh,
early
Parappa the
rhythm
Rapper.
games. Parappa the Rapper, that one. All those early rhythm games, I see them the exact same as like the bloatware, shovelware games on the PlayStation Store right now.
Oh, you
Like
shouldn't though, Kyle.
I know people like them, but like I do not want to sit there and like play a game where I press buttons to the rhythm of something. Like I am wanting to get lost in a story, in a world, in an experience, and not like because I could tap my fingers to the beat of music all day long, and that satisfies me. But if I'm playing a video game, it's because I want to get lost in the world.
Get lost in the beat, Kyle. Get lost in the rhythm.
I did in what's that game? Synthwave, is that the VR one?
Oh yeah, yep. Synth Riders, right?
Synth Riders. Yeah, I did get lost in the beat in that one, and I thought I was gonna puke. I did one of the experiences where it's like the whole thing is like spinning like this, and I was like,
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna die in here. It was nauseating. But the normal like if I'm gonna do a beat game, like I like that kind of stuff. That one, Beat Saber, those like really highly interactive ones where you're like moving around. It's like it's an experience.
Mm.
I'm not into the other things like Parappa the Rapper and Guitar Man and all that.
I played through Parappa the Rapper and it was okay. I'm not a big Parappa the Rapper fan, but I did like Guitar Man. I don't know. It was kind of quirky and just off the wall, and it was different and it was neat. I don't know. It'll be free. Well, I should say free. Part of our subscription. You should at least give it a try, Kyle. Give it like 20 minutes. See if it'll tickle that fancy.
Yeah,
No, not
no,
even
it
a.
definitely won't. Like, no, it's the same for me as like Madden. Like,
Well, I agree
I don't
there.
even just so not interested in it. I just never have been. The closest
No.
I'll ever get to a game like that is like Synth Riders or Beat Saber, um,
Yeah.
Metal Hellsinger. I liked that one quite a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But like, I mean, the beat in that one is you're shooting guns and like actually doing things, not just pressing
Yeah.
buttons. Um,
You would
yeah,
probably like Hi-Fi Rush, cause that's got like combat and fighting, and you do it to like a beat. And if you like
oh yeah,
if you like hit them to the beat, it does more damage, or there's a bonus, something like that. But it
hmm.
encourages you to like hit them to the beat. That one's fun. I think
Yeah.
you would probably dig that, and it's got a good story, a cool, quirky story to it. Um,
Or like in Final Fantasy, what was it? Final Fantasy Rebirth, where you're doing the challenge at the honeybee, where you have to like press the buttons in timing with the little things. Like there's like these different
mm,
shapes. You press the buttons. Like I liked that. That was fun, but it was because it was part of Final Fantasy.
I
I'm just not a
finally.
beat game person like at
That's
all. I
fair.
just don't.
No, I get it.
I just don't.
I started playing that again. Funny you bring that up. Rebirth. I'm like, okay, I gotta probably
Oh.
try and get into this. Cause dude, I think they're gonna announce part three soon. Like show a trailer or something.
Oh.
So
I forgot to tell you this. So I saw some information about this. I forget which one of the people involved with Final Fantasy VII Part 3 said this, but um, they said something to the effect of, and I lost the article, but something to the effect of, wouldn't it be great to announce the game or to like talk about the game or have everybody be able to play the Part 3 at the same time or something like that? So the thought is that they're not going to do anything about Part 3 yet because they are likely going to attempt to release it on all the consoles at the exact same time instead of having
right,
it go to Sony first and then release on Xbox and Switch at a later date. So it sounds to me like they're going to wait probably until like the Summer Games Fest or whatever
yeah,
expo happens during summertime that piques their fancy because I know there's a couple of them,
right.
and at that point they might talk about it, or maybe they're not even that close because it's just now launched for Switch and Xbox, right? So they might wait a little bit longer to talk about it. So it sounds to me like what their plan is to make it a release for everything, which is why there's such a long delay right now.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard that the next one isn't going to be exclusive. It's going to be multi-platform. We'll see what happens. But yeah, if I were to bet, man, I would bet that it's going to hit Xbox and Switch at the same time, which is fine. I mean,
Yeah,
I want it to get sales. It deserves all the sales it can get.
yeah, yeah,
So
for sure. So for me, I'm hoping that they announce it this summer, but we'll see.
yeah, hopefully. Um, 007. Did you pick that up, Kyle, or not yet?
No, not yet. So I'm waiting a little bit. I'm trying to convince myself to buy it, but I'm also trying to convince myself to not buy it because I don't know. I want to see it in person first because I understand. Like I can't play games at 30 FPS. Like it's absolute garbage to my eyes. Like I just can't. But I also don't know if I can play a game that is 720p to get 60 FPS because I have a TV. I'm
Yeah,
not playing on like a small monitor. I'm playing on like a full size TV that's 4K
yeah.
and
How big is your TV?
60 inches.
Oh,
So
nice.
like
Okay.
it's just like a normal size TV.
Yeah.
Um, I sit in front of it and I just don't know if the 720 is gonna take me out of the world because the world is supposed to be like really beautiful. It's fast and smooth and everything, but I guess on performance mode, it's just like really fuzzy because it is so graphically downscaled.
So this you're talking about First Light here?
Yeah, First Light.
So at 60 FPS, it goes all the way down to 720p. Are you kidding me?
Right. Yeah. So Digital
That's
Foundry did a special
really
on it.
low for a current gen game.
It is. It's really low, and they use whatever it is, FSR 3 or something, to try to bring it up, like
Yeah.
through technology to 1100 or something, but it's just like it's like base resolution is 720, which is really really low.
Dude, I haven't heard of 720p since like the PS3 360 days. That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's why I'm a little bit hesitant because I know it looks good at like it's 1260 I think at um, the quality mode, but it's 30
Yeah.
FPS. And then I think it has maybe some like stutters and stuff like that even at that one. But I'm just I I I look at games like God of War Ragnarok, for example, that has a really good balanced mode, 40 FPS
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
with, and it's just like it's smooth. There's a huge difference between 40 FPS and 30 FPS, and it just looks gorgeous,
Surprisingly,
right?
there is. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like even so Star Wars Outlaws. I've been playing Star Wars Outlaws. Like I said, I tried quality mode. Quality mode looks good, but the 30 FPS makes it look like absolute garbage when you turn. Everything just stutters. I go into 60. 60 is like 60 FPS, the performance mode. It scales everything down so much that there's like all this like artifacts floating everywhere. I mean, it's just like it's so
Oh,
distracting. Like everything looks pixelated and like not good. And so I was like, I should try the balanced mode. And so I went to balanced at 40 FPS. I was like, this looks great. My TV actually can do 120 hertz too in VRR. So I was like, okay, so I'll switch
nice.
that on too. And I did, and it's like it's gorgeous, and it feels
Yeah.
like just under 60, and I'm just like, wow, this is fantastic. And so what my thought is, I wonder if the developer is going to say, you know what, we should add a balanced mode now, where it has maybe like a 40 FPS that is able to capture a higher resolution, target a higher resolution, but maybe leave some of the other effects behind that are causing us to have to go down to 720p to get a stable 60 frames per second. I don't know.
Mm. Yeah, because Ratchet and Clank, uh, the latest one that came out in 2021, Rift Apart, they had a balanced mode too. That was really, it was like
That's
40,
right.
40 FPS, and it had like 4K, but like low ray tracing, I think. Or maybe ray tracing was off. But it was really nice. It was really, that's the mode I played in
Yeah.
after they released it, and it was super, super nice. I liked it.
Yeah. And
Uh,
that's what I'm hoping for. I'm not saying like First Light looks amazing. Like I want to play it so badly. I just my worry is that if I jump into it and I'm on performance mode and the game looks like not sharp and fuzzy, is it going to ruin my experience and I won't have a good 007 experience like what I am expecting?
mm. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People are liking it though, man. I mean, it sold 1.5 million in 24 hours. Did you see that in the first day?
Yeah, I'd be curious to know though how many of those are console sales versus PC sales.
PC?
Because like on PC, all of it is scaled so well. Like people can play it at like all the reviews, everything that you see, everyone's playing on PC. Like no one is doing it on console, except Digital Foundry decided to do obviously a test on console, and that's when they came out. They were like, oh yeah, it's like 720p.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't
which is
know.
really low. I mean, 720 is like
Like I said, I haven't heard that resolution in like two generations. That's insulting, actually.
I think I was a child the last time that I heard of a TV being at 720.
Dude, yeah, I moved to North Dakota and 720 was a thing. Like that was,
North
you
Dakota.
know, North Dakota. Hey, um,
But I mean,
yeah,
it may look good. It just, like I said, I James Bond and 007, they hold a special place in my heart. Love the movies, love the setting and everything. I just don't want to ruin my experience by getting it too soon. If the plan is to eventually put in some sort of balanced mode, so that's kind of what I'm waiting for.
fair.
I may
No,
also just give in and be like, screw it. I want to play the story, and we'll see.
yeah, it's a little mix of Hitman and a little mix of Uncharted. I guess that's like the perfect marriage because people are really praising the gameplay. You know,
Yeah.
so I'll pick it. I probably will. I'm not a big James Bond guy. Like I'm not attached to that IP in any meaningful way. but I probably will pick it up. Say maybe Black Friday time when the
Oh yeah,
PS, yeah, when the PS Store has like a they have some nice discounts on games, so I might pick it up then. But we'll see. I think it looks great. It looks really good. So,
yeah,
um,
it does.
yeah. Did you see, before we get into it, one more thing I wanted to bring up to you, Kyle. I don't know if you're a big Dragon Quest fan, but that Dragon Quest Day that happened, did you watch any of that or see any of the discourse online about Dragon Quest 12 or
I
anything?
didn't. To be honest, I am not a Dragon Quest fan at all. I've played one Dragon Quest game, and it was the demo of the recent one that came out.
Oh, yeah, the reimagined, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
or I
it
should
was.
say seven reimagined.
Yeah, yeah, I think that was it. I actually still haven't beaten the demo. I don't think.
I don't blame you. So, I'm not a huge Dragon Quest guy myself. I would say I'm a fan of the series, but I'm not a mega fan, right? Like, I haven't played every single Dragon Quest game. I've played a little bit of 7. I played 8 was my first Dragon Quest game that I played all the way through, beat, and that game is, by the way, amazing. So,
Yeah.
9 on the 3DS or the DS? DS, I think it was. Played a little bit of that. 10 never came here. That was an MMO anyway. 11 I played through. That was really good. So yeah, I'm not like a super fan, but I do enjoy it. I played the offshoot games like the like Dragon Quest Heroes, like the Musu type games. Those were really fun. I love Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2. I played a little bit of Dragon Quest Builders. That was fun. So yeah, well, Dragon Quest 12, they came out and said, "Hey, we completely restarted development of this game." So this got announced in 2021,
Hmm.
and by now it's been 5 years. So we're like, where is Dragon Quest 12? Where is this game? Well, Kyle, there's a reason why they haven't been showing it. It's because they restarted development, and they did show us a little bit of a snippet of gameplay. They showed us it was a little trailer, him like jumping through the world. No, like battle gameplay, right? Like they didn't show any of that.
Yeah.
But they showed him like kind of running through the world, and the graphics do look really nice. The main character looks weird. There is a lot of discourse going on online about the main character. His eyes look really droopy and just kind of strange. Um, but I think it might have something to do with the theme of the game, which is into dreams or. But anyways, it's about like dreaming and sleeping, and I think that's kind of the point. But I don't know, the protagonist looks a little goofy to me. But now I'm like, okay, so you restarted development of this game. It's going back to the more light-hearted approach of the other entries, and we're probably not going to see this now, Kyle, until like 2030, if I were to guess, because I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know, four or
I
five
can see
years.
that.
I don't know.
I guess it
So I'm a
depends
little
on
disappointed
what they're
by
doing.
that, but
Yeah, I'm not like I said. I've really never played them. I've seen the games. I wanted to. It's just not like there's just so many games. Like I can't play them all. You
I
know,
know. No, I
it's
know.
it's uh, it's crazy. Like I mean, there's so many games. Like even Uncharted. I haven't played a lot of the Uncharted games.
Oh,
I forget
really?
which one I forget which one I played, but I played one of them,
Ooh, they're
and I
so
haven't played the
good.
others. I haven't played a lot of Tomb Raider games. I mean,
I haven't either. I'm with
I
you there.
just like I want to play the new Tomb Raider games that are coming out. Like I'm making mental notes of games that are going to pique my interest so I can play them. Because like even when I was younger, um, I played lots of games, but like I was still really busy. Like I mean, I grew up wakeboarding and going to the lake and doing water sports and stuff. So like most of my
Yeah,
time was doing a lot of that. And then when I was doing that, I was probably playing some video games somewhere. So yeah, there's just so many titles that I've not had a chance to check out.
that's
Dragon
fair,
Quest
man.
may be one that I skip on entirely because there's like 12 of them now and I've just never played them. Um, but when the new Tomb Raider game comes out and some of these other ones, I would certainly like to maybe dabble in those.
Let's that's a good segue. Let's start there. We're gonna talk about this state of play that happened. It happened June 2nd, Tuesday. It was about 70-ish minutes long, 75 minutes long, something like that. It's like an hour and 15 minutes. They showed 25 games total. I'm including Belka Noir that they're including with the pre-order for the new Ace Combat game. So,
I didn't even know what that
they,
was. I saw that they said that, and I was like, I don't know what the
yeah,
fuck
it
that
was
is.
one on. I don't know if it was a PS2 or PS3 game. I think it was PS2. I think it was after
Okay.
four.
Okay.
But yeah. So Ace Combat, by the way, I think looks really good. They're returning back to their like very story centric type storytelling. Uh, I played a lot of Ace Combat on the PS2. Like I said, Shattered Skies
Hmm.
is like my most played Ace Combat game. That game was so good. Um, I had a lot of fun with the series. I played three on the PS1, although I didn't own it. I had a friend that had it, and I went to always go to his house and play that game. So I have, I'm not the biggest Ace Combat fan, but I'm a fan. I do enjoy the series. I haven't played a lot of the recent ones, like six, seven. Haven't played any of those. I don't know, Kyle. What's your history with Ace Combat?
Well, before we get into that, I was gonna say we should talk about like just our overall reactions to like the state of play and just like kind of the state of things, and then dive into the games because we could probably get lost in the games for a long time. But there's some things I want to talk about, like as far as state of play, like I was expecting something like out of this world from State of Play based off of the 2 week heads up and a lot of just like the
The theater announcements.
uh, yeah, like just a lot of the theater announcements and everything. And I was entertained by the State of Play and I liked it a lot, but I was really underwhelmed. I feel like what they did was they set the bar way the freak up here, and then they came in and they delivered what you expected from a typical State of Play.
Right.
And that's what that felt like for me. I was still really excited for some of the games that they announced. I thought it was great, but I don't know. It was missing that element that made them book theaters and like announce it 2 weeks early. Now it makes sense. They booked theaters to just make more people watch State of Play, and they announced it 2 weeks early because they were booking theaters. So
That's
it
right.
like all that makes sense. They should have just come out and said, "Hey guys, this is like a normal State of Play, but we're gonna give you the chance to watch it in the movie theater because why the heck not? It's awesome to watch in the movie theater. Get some popcorn, have some fun with your friends. Like, I don't know. I feel like these game companies are just so secretive. Like they're being secretive for the sake of being secretive instead of just like
Right, for no
coming at
reason,
you
really.
straight. Yeah, like
Yeah.
tell us. We booked a theater not because we're gonna do anything like out of this world, but so you can go watch it with your friends and eat popcorn. How
I
cool is
guess
that? Hey,
I guess
thanks
Nate the
Sony.
Hate. Yeah, I guess Nate the Hate was right. He's said like temper your expectations, and there was
Yeah.
a reason for that. Yeah, Kyle, I agree. I was thinking the way they hyped it up, the way they had the countdown days ahead of time, which they've never done before. Yeah, the 2 week notice to theaters. I was like, wow, this is going to be crazy, and
Yeah.
it was just good. It was solid. No, but my problem was there were no surprises. There was no. I was so wrong,
There
by the way, in the
were.
predictions episode. Like
I
I
was
was
gonna say
like,
there were surprises because there were some games that never made an appearance that should have.
right. But I mean, like I thought for sure Naughty Dog was gonna be there. They were
Yeah, that was a
MIA.
surprise to me.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, like I don't mean I mean a good surprise, not a negative surprise.
Right. I mean, the surprise to me was that they didn't meet the expectation. But the interesting thing though was that like so not to okay so they it was the release, it was the state of play of release dates basically. Like they
Right.
essentially came out, and I honestly think that they put this together like this because Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming at the end of the year, and they have a bunch of games that they need to get release dates out for so people start planning what they're going to play and when, because Grand Theft Auto 6, right? Like, I mean, it's such a giant of a game, it's just going to disrupt everything. Like, it's going to disrupt the GDP of the United States of America, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's how big it is. So, Sony, honestly, I think they did this because of Grand Theft Auto 6, because they need to get release dates out. So now we got a bunch of release dates, September and October, which tells us okay, great. So these games are going to come out ahead of Grand Theft Auto 6, and companies think that you're going to play this game for about a month. So they have the expectation that you're going to play it for about a month before you're
Yeah.
done with it forever on Grand Theft Auto 6. The other thing to me that was really interesting was I might get a lot of hate for this, but man, I'm just going to say it. Marvel Tokon or whatever, like, I am so sick of them pushing that game into my face. Like, on every single PlayStation Store advertisement, it's number 2 at the State of Play following Wolverine. Like, it's a Marvel fighting game. I mean, we've done fighting games, guys, for like 30 plus years. Like, it's not that cool. I mean, it's a cool game. It looks good. It's the latest Marvel fighting game. I just don't think it gets seat number 2 at the State of Play when there were so many other games that could have taken it, like Tomb Raider or God of War or all of these other
You
ones
mean
that are
in the
like on
order?
the
Like, you,
list.
wait, do you mean the State of Play order that they showed videos?
I just mean that game in particular. I think they took that game and they shoved it there like an advertisement.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, well, I see what you're saying. I'm gonna push back a little bit. I think this is kind of an important game for Sony because it is going to be, I think, essentially a live service game for them, right? Like they're gonna have seasons, they're gonna have more characters. I think they do want to try and push this game.
It's an advertisement.
Yeah, I it's an important game for Sony. I do think, and I'm not even a fighting game fan. I do think this looks really cool. The three characters that they announced, I think I was like really surprised and delighted by. Magneto, Green Goblin, and Carnage. That got me really excited as a non-fighting game fan. We haven't had just a straight Marvel fighting game in I don't know how long. How many? I don't know. It's been a long time. I think, probably since PS2 days, right? I don't know. Um, I'm trying to think. Nemesis. I don't know, but
Maybe.
that's fair. I definitely see your point of view. I just think that they're pushing it because it's coming out this August. It's coming out soon, so they're trying to. Marketing is in full swing now. They want to get it out there. It's big. They want it to be big in the fighting community, with Evo and all that. So
Yeah.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean, though. I mean, yeah.
I just
I'm
like because I'm a fighting game fan. I love Dead or Alive. Like Dead or
right.
Alive is an absolutely fantastic freaking game. Like it is like they built a world around it, right? I loved Guilty Gear, and there's so many other fighting games I love, but I don't know for whatever reason this one, whenever they announced it and they started pushing it, they pushed it so hard. It felt like I actually thought it was a free to play game. They were pushing it so hard. I see it everywhere I go, and I'm tired of looking at just like I'm tired of looking at the shark card money things from GTA 5 that you can like buy for $1 million to get GTA money or whatever. Like I don't know, it feels like they're spamming me with it, and then when it takes seat number 2 at State of Play following Wolverine, I was just like, you have got to be freaking kidding me. Like you chose this game. But like you said, it's their live service game. They're gonna do everything that they can to cram it down our throats. I'm just not a fan of this. I love Marvel. I do enjoy fighting games. I love the Dragon Ball Z fighting games. Like I don't know, for whatever reason, this game is just turning me off, and I think it's because I feel like I'm being force fed that game
Hmm.
everywhere I go.
Okay. Yeah, fair, man. It's all right. Um, but yeah, they did show that. They showed the three new characters. It's gonna have, I think, 20 playable characters at launch, which, thinking about it, is a little low for a 4v4 fighting game. Cause
Is it four
eight,
v four?
yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah, it's something. They're trying something new.
Interesting.
So we'll see how it goes. The character designs I think look really like Carnage and Green Goblin especially. They look awesome in this game. It's cool seeing these designs from like a Japanese perspective. Like how Iron Man looks and Captain. They have this little I don't know, this little Japanese flair to them. I'm kind of digging. Uh,
What is Tokon, by the way? Do you know what that means?
The actual like word means? No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. No.
I don't know. I'm just for me, it's like another thing. It's like, what does Tokon mean? Like,
Yeah, I know.
what
Marvel Tokon. Yeah, I don't know.
is it?
Like,
I don't know. But I mean, I agree. It looks beautiful. Like the designs and everything. Everything looks gorgeous. I just what turns me off is I know it exists and I'm tired of seeing it. And instead of, I mean, it's a terrible comparison because it's apples to oranges. But like Grand Theft Auto Six is they're not shoving it down your throats. Like it's just always there in your mind, right? Because it's Grand Theft Auto Six, and I kind of wish that this game would do the same thing and just make an appearance from time to time instead of like I literally see it everywhere I go every single day, and I'm just not interested. And I like the algorithm gods do not get the point that I'm not interested. They're just like still feeding it to me, and that's what's bothering me about it.
that's fair, man. Yeah. Well, do you want to talk about Wolverine?
Oh yes, can we please? Because it comes out in time for Kyle's
It
birthday.
does. Yeah. So yeah, this was. They said that they were going to kick off the show with this game, so that I figured that this was going to be first, and it was. They showed this, and they kind of show Wolverine overlooking this. I don't know, just like rail car station or encampment or something, and I think the implication was you were supposed to kind of go in stealthy. At least that's kind of how they made it look. But that ended in like 10 seconds. He jumps down, just starts. I mean, the first thing I notice is like
Since
how.
when is Wolverine going stealthy?
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I think, but I think they were trying to like almost have that mission play out that way, or it had seemed that way to me at least. Um, but yeah, no, right away, like it's like, well, I wonder if how bloody is this game gonna be? And the answer is very, because he starts slashing and chopping limbs off like no one's business.
Dude,
It's I mean right away.
the kick to the forklift
Oh,
when he
dude,
kicks the guy, I made a note. I was like, "Ugh." that was that was
that
brutal.
was insane. He
I
kicks him so hard that the forklift forks like he gets impaled by it,
yeah.
and I was like, oh my
I mean,
god.
among many other things, and it was so cool. Now the thing for me though is that like Wolverine, yes, is gruesome and very bloody. It is a little bit unfortunate though because I've got young kids, and games like this, when they're that gruesome, they become games that I now cannot share with my kids. I have to like basically play them when they go to bed. So for me, it's a little bit sad, but also it's going to be so cool to shred the bad guys like Wolverine is supposed to be able to do.
Well, good news for you, Kyle, because they announced an accessibility option where you can turn all that off, like the blood and all that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
So what happens when I kick him onto the forklift?
Maybe you just don't see any
Dude,
blood. I don't
like
know.
his arms just go up on top of it, and the guy hits his head on the back or
Or
something.
maybe he
Like
just like bounces off of it. I guess I don't know how in depth he might still
I
get
didn't know
impaled, but
that.
you don't see any blood splatter. I don't really know the
Yeah. Okay.
intricacies of the system, but they
Well,
did
dude,
announce that
that
you
just
can
gets
like
me so much more excited.
yeah. So you can turn all that either off or like very like limited. I but they did say
Yeah.
that.
Because
So
I did that with Tsushima, by the way, when I was playing
oh, did you?
Tsushima. Yeah, with my kids around, because my kids they love games like that, like adventure games with like exploration and like combat, and horses and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
so I turned off the blood, and it made it kid friendly for them. It was great. So
that's
yeah.
cool. That's cool, man. Yeah, so he's fighting, and then he's just slashing him, and he's just getting soaked in blood, right? Like he's
Yeah.
and you do these
It was
finishers on him that just look crazy.
it
But
was. And I noticed too, like he gets injured, like you'll get shot and stuff and you'll get injured,
mm,
but you're also gonna heal like in real time. Like your skin will heal, like how skin will
yeah,
dry off. Like some games, how they have like water effects where you like dry off a little bit. His skin is gonna heal, and so I thought that was pretty neat because they actually had a couple of scenes where they showed that. Also, some of the characters that they showed, Sabretooth, Mystique, Jean.
Jean Grey,
And
yeah, dude.
oh, my kids took it. My kids. I was gonna whip out my Deadpool swords because it looked like Deadpool is in there too.
It did, but I don't think it is. But the
It's
suit looks like similar.
it did. I was like, either that's Deadpool or that's like somebody pretending to be Deadpool.
Right. I don't. Yeah, they haven't clarified either way. It could. I mean, maybe. Yeah, maybe it's some amateur version of Deadpool. I don't know. But it just yeah, it's weird. I don't think it was, but we'll see. I guess. Omega Red is in the game. I don't remember if they showed him in this trailer, but they showed him in the first trailer. I know Omega Red is in the game. Yeah, dude, Sabretooth, Mystique. I wonder what other X-Men or people that we're gonna see in the game.
Yeah,
Dude, it was so
and
cool
the
too.
motorcycle and driving.
That was sweet. That was awesome, dude. I was like, yes,
Yeah,
you drive it. That's awesome. I want to go back to the Jean Grey thing too. It was cool seeing her fight alongside you and like throwing the enemies, like throwing the like the containers at enemies and those combo attacks that you can do with her. I don't know
yeah.
if you noticed that. That was pretty sweet.
So this must fall in the timeline like before she becomes, what is it, like Dark Phoenix, right? Like
Yeah, I think
she's
this falls in the timeline. But so in this game, Kyle, the X Men aren't even formed yet. So I think what's going to happen, because we have those Insomniac leaks it leaked that they were going to be making X Men games.
so how
So
does he even know to interact with her? Because doesn't even meet her until the X Men are formed.
well, I don't know what they're doing in this timeline, to be honest.
It's another timeline, I guess, huh?
It could be, yeah, maybe
Okay.
maybe it is the
All right.
616. I don't know,
All right.
universe.
I don't listen. I freaking love X Men. Okay, like
Me too.
I grew up on X Men more than I did on Marvel. Like I still love Marvel too, like Spider Man, Iron Man, absolutely love them. But I was more on X Men, and Wolverine was my favorite X Men of all
Was
time.
he?
Oh yeah. So this one has me really really excited. I'm like just it's
No,
got
it
me
looks
so
fantastic.
excited. Like I think this weekend I'm gonna binge watch all the X Men movies. Maybe like we'll see.
If you haven't watched it yet, Kyle, you should watch X Men '97. It's phenomenal,
I
phenomenal.
haven't, and the reason for that is because I will watch movies because I can like one and done them, but shows I have to wait to clear out my show backlog before I can add a new show.
Hmm. All right.
Because I'm in the middle of two shows right now, and I can't add more because then I forget what happens.
Okay. Okay. Um.
But noted,
Surprisingly enough, what's that?
noted.
Noted. Okay.
Yep.
There's not going to be a collector's edition of this game, which surprised and shocked many fans, including myself. I don't know why they're doing this, like not doing a collector's edition, but there will not be one. So,
I'm
um,
okay with that because my wallet can't take it.
right, right. I'm okay. I haven't been buying them either. Like I haven't bought them. I haven't bought one in a long time, so I'm okay with that too. I do expect closer to launch them to reveal like a controller, a themed controller, maybe some faceplates for the console itself. But yeah, it
I
comes out
buy
September.
collector's editions. I would have bought this one, and I'm
Yeah,
glad that they're not giving me that choice because like it's too hard to say no to some stuff.
yeah. No, you're not wrong. So yeah, Wolverine. It looks fantastic. It's bloody. It's visceral, gory. It's all. It looks great, and it comes out September 15th. So pre-orders are open now, by the way. So if you wanted to pre-order it, now's your chance. But yeah, moving on,
My
Kyle.
only
Is there
criticism, by the
another
way,
game
and
you
this,
wanted to move on to?
well,
Sorry, go ahead.
I've got one criticism of the Wolverine game, and this is very minor,
The
but I
blood,
noticed it. Um, huh?
the blood disappearing.
I think I'm losing you. No, no, no. It was um, when he whips his claws out and does like the ah, it looked not like he just looked not as like visceral and aggressive as like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine when he does that. It just looked a little bit more cartoony than
Oh,
I expected.
sure.
And I was like, I
Okay.
really wanted him to look a lot more like a feral, animal in that moment, like how Hugh Jackman portrays him, and just
Mm.
that particular scene that they showed where he did that, I thought he looked kind of goofy. But the rest of it looked great. It just that one part took me out of it. I was like, what just happened here? Like, that's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to look like he's entered Super Saiyan mode at this point,
Like
and
a,
he
a
just did.
different, yeah, like a different feral state almost.
Yeah, and it just didn't. I don't know. Maybe we'll get to see it again in a trailer, like down the road. But yeah, it looks really great.
It looks good. Is there another game that you wanted to move on to next, Kyle? Or
Should we hit God of War?
yeah, we can. Yeah. Um,
Since
so
we're on
God of
like great
War.
great games.
Yeah. So this is what the show closed with. This is their one more thing, and to my surprise, though, they were like, "Here's 20 minutes of of uninterrupted gameplay." Now, that's my first qualm with this trailer. Is a lot of it's not really gameplay. It's very cutscene heavy, so I almost wish they wouldn't have showed it. In, as awesome as it was, I wish they would have shown this game a little differently. Maybe skip to the fighting sections and set up the story maybe a little bit, but I think they went. I don't know if it was the right move, Kyle, to like show it from the beginning, like where you start through all like 20 minutes from the beginning to that that last. I don't know. I don't know what you think of it, but no. That aside, the game looks fantastic. You play as you play as Faye, Kratos' wife, with that which was rumored for a long, long time here. Uh,
Yeah,
Combat looks beautiful. The combat was described at first as being more Devil May Cry, and it is more fast paced. It is more vertical, but Devil May Cry, I would say no. It's not as fast paced as Devil May Cry, but it looks great. There's a double jump now. I mean, fake and jump and double jump, which is pretty cool. Kratos couldn't jump in the the Norse games, I guess, but I don't know. Combat looks pretty good, Kyle. Is there anything you wanted to say about this game?
yeah. So I have a fan theory. Okay, um, so there is a line in that trailer or in that gameplay that they shared that said I have to find a way back. Um, and we know like from the games that Kratos, he sees visions of Faye, and in this game, in the trailer, the gameplay that they showed, she sees him, and I have a thought. I'm wondering if this is like God of War 2.5, like we had God of War Ragnarok. Now this is like 2.5. This is, I think, I hope it's a bridge game to the third game in like the Norse saga, where maybe she does come
Yeah,
back, and now it is Kratos, Faye, and boy, um, Atreus, but
Atreus.
boy,
Yeah,
yeah, I can never get over that because he says boy so many times
I
during the
know.
first game. It's great. That's what I think, and so I think that I had lower expectations for this because they don't really show a lot of his wife in the other games, like in her state of like protecting the family and like fighting and being like a warrior. And in this game, I feel like they did a great job. I love the line of like "touch me one more time, and I'm gonna kill you." And I did though think that kind of was. I wanted her to kill him right then. Like he punches her again or whatever, and she just waits, and then it's like 5 more minutes before they start fighting. I wanted like it to happen.
I know. Like right when he touches her again, like basically
Like
her
make
like
good on your promise and just start beating on him immediately, and it was like a slow burn revenge. I didn't like that so much, but that was just me like wanting revenge immediately.
no, that was
It
me
was it
too.
was amazing.
Like when she said that, and then he punches her, and then I was like, oh, so you're all talk then? Okay, you
Yeah,
know.
I wanted her to like the magic all of a sudden like whips the sword into her hand. The sword and the cube are a little bit weird, but it seems like it's not just like this is stepping outside the Norse saga because there was stuff from like China in there, like Chinese mythology. I think there was
Yeah,
stuff from.
Yeah, it was like
Egyptian
Mongolian, right?
mythology.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There was a little bit of everything there, and like this is like the afterlife. So it's obviously not like the Norse afterlife. It's not Egyptian afterlife. Like this is like a
Afterlife for
I
all
don't
the
know. Like
gods.
that's what it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it
it's all the
seems like.
mythologies. I think it's just an afterlife for all of like the gods from all the mythologies, and that excites me, Kyle, because like I'm thinking now. My mind goes to, oh, she's gonna run into all these slain gods that Kratos has killed during his, well, especially like during his
Ooh,
Greek run for sure.
yeah.
Like 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 Leviathan and Zeus, and I mean that's gonna
Wait,
be
he kills
cool.
Leviathan and Zeus?
Does yeah, right? In three.
Spoilers, dude. What the heck?
Oh yeah, you didn't play. Well, you weren't
I
playing him
did.
anyway, Kyle.
No, you know what? Like, I would have played those games, but my mom wouldn't freaking let me because they were too violent and they showed boobs.
They did both of those things. Yes.
Yeah. So, you know what though? Something else I noticed that was really cool about the game, and I made a note of this. The soundscape was absolutely incredible. Okay, when she took the armor and put it on, it's like you could hear the different tones in the armor she's putting it on, like the metal pieces with like the leather and the padding and everything. When she takes her sword and she pulls it out of that rocky sand, it sounds like it's coming out of rocky sand, not just coming out of sand or coming out of rocks. It sounds like pebbled
Yeah,
sand, like what you would find by the river, right?
I know
Like the
what you I know what you
soundscape
mean.
was incredible.
I noticed that too. Yeah, no, the audio design is like you can already tell is like just top tier here.
Yeah, and obviously I really like audio. To me, it sounded amazing. Like it sounds like what you see in the best way.
And dude, it looks fantastic. I think because it's no longer gonna be tethered to the PS4, so they can really just kind of go all out with this. Yeah, dude. Like, and you can really tell in just like the way she looks, the way the weapon, like just the graphics look so nice. There's like there's particle effects everywhere. I was talking to a
Yeah.
buddy at work today who watched it, and he made the comment too, and kind of brought to my attention. He's like, "Dude, look at all these particle effects. Like when the flower's attacking her, and like when it rescinds, you see like all the dust and all the particles. They're just flying everywhere. Even after you take control of Faye,
Yeah.
it's in it. I'm like, yeah, no, you're right. It is the particle effects in this game are just astounding, man. I can't get over
Yeah.
how good everything looks. Like, wow, so
And I
this is what it's like when you don't
so
have
I
PS4.
think I watched a how to, not how to, but like a behind the scenes on Ragnarok at one point. I think that was the game, and the people that were behind those particle effects, because they have like specific people that do that, they talked about how important the particle effects are, and that they actually like tell a story within that scene, right? So like they not only have to indicate what's going on, but they're also like expanding on that story. So like
Yeah.
they're really into their particle effects. And yeah, I mean it was great. Like everything, like even the sword, like not just the particle effects, but like the effects of the sword, like the little the ribbons that come off of it, that where she's like, "Hey, you're talking
Yeah.
sword." It's like, "No, I'm not the sword. I'm the tassels that are coming off of it." Um those the way that those moved and interacted with like her in the environment. I mean, it was all of it was really incredible. And it it got me so excited. I would love to get my hands on that game. I'd
Same.
drop what I'm doing to play it.
According to Jason Schreier, it's not far away. I think it comes out next year, Kyle. I'm gonna say either summer, like summer, fall next year, probably. That's my guess. They didn't have a release date, but I think it's next year. Um, no,
Yes.
I'm excited for this game, like over the moon for it. Yeah, I just like you. I need it in my hands. Like I,
No, I mean like this is from the collector's edition of Ragnarok.
oh right, yeah,
My hammer.
yeah, that's awesome.
I
So
so
yeah,
I want the collector's edition of it. I am curious though what they're gonna choose to release with the collector's edition, because in Ragnarok, the hammer, Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, was not really like it belongs to Thor, and Thor's just like a character in the game, a big character, but not like the main character. The axe is like the main weapon of the game. And so it's
Right.
just weird to me that they chose to do this instead of the axe. But is it because the axe is sharp and maybe that's a harder thing to make, or they don't want to sell that? So it's like, what's going to be in the collector's edition of this one? Is it going to be the cube with the sword in it, you get 19 inches of cube and sword, or or is it going to be something else? Because I don't think that they're going to sell like the combat weapon, the sword, as part of the game. I think it might be something else. But
Unless she has a sword and she's like thrusting it into the ground, right? Like they might have like a base where she's putting it into like the stone or the ground or something. I don't know, but I
yeah,
know what you mean though. Um,
it
yeah,
was so cool. I was so stoked to see it. I mean, I kind of hoped that we would see it, um, but getting to see it and see the game, the way that it starts, that just got me so excited because it looks like they're just really gonna do it justice in the perfect way.
yeah, I agree. And of course, it's Deborah Ann Woll reprising her role as Faye, aka Karen Page from the Daredevil series. If you ever watched that,
Oh, I did not.
so
No.
oh, she's a phenomenal actress. So that makes me happy. She's awesome, dude. Um, yeah, she's already. I can already see that she does a wonderful job. The acting is definitely on point. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it looked great.
no, it's I'm excited to see this God of War game from like a new perspective, just a new character, not a new character, but I mean a new-ish character, I guess you could say. I want to see what I want to see her navigate her through this realm of the gods, this afterlife of the gods. I want to see all who she runs into. Maybe Hades. Uh, there's so many choices that they can go with.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the possibilities are almost endless, man. There's so many different ways. Gosh. So yeah, that's God of War. Lao Fei comes out. What they didn't say, but I'm gonna guess next year, sometime. Um, yeah, Kyle. Next game I wanted to come in and just talk about briefly. Until Dawn 2. Now, this has
Oh,
been, yeah, this was rumored for a while that this was Fire Sprite's next game, that they're making a horror game, and that it was Until Dawn 2. So the rumors were true. They announced that at this State of Play, and yeah, it looks like they're on this island, like making a fake horror movie, or they're like faking like what I mean, they're kind of BSing their way through it on this tropical island, but it ends up that there's a real killer there. So it looks pretty good. They did show some, not really gameplay, but they showed a little bit of the choice-based gameplay that you'll be expecting,
yeah.
like that part where she's running off the cliff and you can choose to either push
That's
him
what I was
off
gonna
with you
say. Oh my
or just
gosh,
jump.
dude,
Well, it ends up she pushes him and he falls to his death on the rock. And I was like, oh my
gruesome.
gosh.
Oh my
I
goodness,
so
bro.
the
Did
graphics
they
look.
did they did they put at the beginning of the state of play like hide your children? Because I mean, there were some games in this state of play that were absolutely gruesome.
Ill, dude. Ill.
Dude, we'll get to that one. We'll get to that one. That was.
Yeah.
But when he hits the
Um,
rock and goes splat, I was like, wow. So okay.
we're
But
doing
this
that.
game followed. Yeah, well, this game came way after Ill. Ill set the tone way earlier on.
Oh, I know.
But it was cool. It was like, you know what it felt like. Um, to me, watching it, not knowing what it was until like a little bit into it, because I was like, is this what is this? I said, this is like Love Island meets horror, like a
Yeah,
horror genre.
because
And
yeah.
yeah, sure enough, dude, it was like I liked the quick live or die decision of shove them or like whatever, and yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, it just
Because
it
it
looks
even
cool.
says everyone can live or everyone can die. I mean,
Yeah,
literally, everyone.
that's right.
It's depending on your choices. So, I mean, yeah, there's gonna be some. You can tell that there's gonna be some like promiscuity in the game for sure. So, it
That's why I said it looked like Love Island, dude, because
does.
it looks a little
Yeah.
promiscuous.
But yeah, no, it looks good. I don't know if you played the first Until Dawn, Kyle. It was really good.
I didn't.
Good game. So it's from a different developer this time. It's from Firesprite
Okay.
instead of Supermassive. But this looks good. I mean, I'm excited for it. I think it said 2027, didn't it, Kyle?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
2027.
what, that's what I thought. So yeah, there's that, Kyle. Do you want to talk about Ill now?
Oh my gosh, can we get to ill? Yes, since this is a good segue. Okay, so I have a note about ill. Let me find it here. Okay, so ill followed that Stuntman Hollywood driving game. I was like, what game is this? I was like, is this Need for Speed? Is it Fast and Furious? It was Stuntman Hollywood, and it was just a driving game. It was like whatever. And then they show ill, and I wrote in all caps, gruesome. Cannot state this enough. I don't know that I've ever seen a game as gruesome
No,
as
I
ill.
haven't, and I've seen some bad ones.
I've seen some crazy stuff, and this thing gave me chills. It was so gruesome. Like, I can't believe they were able to show that on a live stream on YouTube.
They had to like blur some genitalia out too. Did you see that?
I didn't because I was so focused on someone getting their head, like, not someone, some monster getting their head held up to the wall, and then just the rest of them falling off.
Oh
Like,
yeah. And then
dude,
he had the scene where he's like holding that like mutated zombie baby thing. He's punching it. He's punching the baby. I was like,
bro, like,
I think it's just is it just shock value, Kyle, that they're going with this game? Like just shock
yeah, I
value?
think, honestly, I think so. Like, I don't know that I know what the story is because I was so shocked at it the whole time. I mean, it was like, I don't know if I want to play it or if I'm gonna have nightmares. Like I'm a grown adult.
It looks disturbing, and that's putting it lightly. The graphics are good, which is probably part of the
Bro,
problem. It looks too realistic. Um,
I mean,
it was
like,
just
do you
kind of gross
remember?
though.
Like, do you remember when the internet was first getting big and it was like Rotten.com was a thing?
Oh yes,
Dude, these guys, it's like they spent their days there and they turned it into a game.
they made it a video game. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's like good or bad. I'm just saying, like, yeah, if you're interested in this game, like, just be aware that, like, this is the most violent game I've ever seen. I don't think like beyond Final Destination. I mean, like, beyond anything I think I've ever seen before.
Oh, dude. Like, keep in mind, I played Manhunt, and Manhunt was really bad. This game makes Manhunt look like Hello Kitty Island Adventure
Bro, seriously, yeah,
in
that's
comparison.
that's the perfect way to put it. Yeah, it makes any horror game, any horror movie I've ever seen look like Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I've never seen anything like
It
this before.
so I want to see how this progresses, but I have a feeling streamers are going to have a hard time showing this on their videos because they might get like flagged.
Yeah, well, I wonder
So
how many countries it's going to be banned in because countries ban, like, some
I
countries
know
ban games for certain
I can
reasons.
see
Like,
I can see this being banned in Australia. Australia
I was just
likes to
gonna
do
say
that,
Australia because they're known for
dude.
that.
They love to like ban games. Uh, that's funny.
2027 release dates, and man, yeah, I. It was a good thing I wasn't streaming this in my living room, and I was streaming it from my office because that was like, oh,
Can you imagine your kids walking in on that game when it's playing? Like
bro, I would have so much explaining to do and so much
Jessica would be so
therapy
pissed
to
off at
pay
you.
for. Like, oh gosh, like what's it gonna be rated? Like, it's beyond it's beyond like M. I mean, like, it's got to be beyond M. I don't know. Like, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Hey Kyle, real quick, did I just got a notification? Are you still on camera? It says Kyle's recording will continue on a new track. It said starting a new recording for Kyle due to a change in their devices.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I see that too. It says a new recording track has started due to changes in your devices.
I don't know what
I
that
don't know.
means.
I wonder if it's because of my headphones. I haven't changed anything.
Weird. Are you still appearing on camera on your
Uh
end?
huh. Can you see me?
No. So like on my end, I can't see you anymore. It's just like a black box.
Oh, interesting.
Hmm,
Really?
that's weird. Um,
It says my camera is on, but
yeah.
I can see myself.
Well, we'll find out when this goes live. Or
Dude, I hope I'm still on camera because I feel like my face tells the story
you're
of my
right.
surprise.
That's okay. We're coming to close to the end here anyway. But yeah, that's ill. It looks insane. It looks gruesome. It looks
Oh my
disturbing,
gosh.
gross, and all those other words.
Yeah. Ah, man. I was like, I still can't believe they were able to show that. Like, that was.
Mm, I
Because,
am
like,
too.
I see
I mean,
people,
I can't
like,
believe it.
people's videos get taken down all the time for, like, various things, like infringements on copyrights, right? Like, in this one,
Mm,
yeah, they blurred some zombie genitalia or whatever, but, I mean, they showed the insides of
I know.
everything,
I know.
like all the goo. How would, yeah. We'll
Um,
see. But I'm curious about this one just mostly for the shock factor. I'm curious to see how it does and like
that's
what
what it is. I
what
want to see how
feedback
it does
gets.
based on that alone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
we'll see. Um, next up, Kyle, they showed off some more gameplay of Tomb Raider,
Ooh, baby! I was hoping
the
you'd go there.
the Tomb Raider remake. This game looks
Yes,
great, by the way.
it does.
I I mean I played a little bit of the first one on PS1, and that game, Kyle, is rough. Let me tell you, the the control
Well, you know
scheme.
why it's sold, right? Like the triangle
I definitely know why it's sold.
pixels.
Yes, um, but it's a beloved franchise. This is a great way, I think, to showcase it to a new generation of gamers because everything they showed in this trailer looked really good, looked fun. You see it's got like dinosaurs in it, and it's got like all kinds of fun like set pieces. It looks like it did get delayed, which is the bad news. It got delayed to like 2027 February of next year.
February
So it
12th,
did get
yeah.
delayed. It did suffer a small delay here. I think it was slated for like October. I don't remember actually, but it got delayed until next year anyway. Um, so we'll
Kind of
see
a
how
good
that
thing
goes.
though, because if it was originally for October, I mean, it was about to get entangled with all the other games that are now going to be competing with each other to see who comes out on top prior to GTA 6. Now, by doing it in February, that's enough of a buffer for them to have not a holiday release, but they're going to beat that like post-holiday everything and just release it in a brand new window where there's hopefully not as much going on.
Right. Yeah. I think February is a pretty safe time to release a game. It's right after Christmas. It's kind of like during that lull sometimes during the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
It's a good. I think that's a good time slot. Although now you have Fable going in February because that got delayed. Uh, so
Dang it.
yeah, I wasn't sure if you saw that or not, but
And this is a remake of the first Tomb Raider
correct.
game,
The
right?
first Tomb Raider
Okay.
game. This is a remake of it. Yep.
Okay.
And
Very cool.
so that makes me wonder. I think the new game was supposed to come out next year too. So is that getting pushed back to 2028, or is that going to come out like late 2027? I wonder. You know,
I guess we'll find out.
we'll
Yeah.
find out.
I don't know, but this announcement, what this did for me is it had me go check the PlayStation Store for the newest Tomb Raider games that have come out, over the last couple of years,
Yeah.
and I have them all on PlayStation Plus, and I was like, should I play them? Is
Yeah,
it worth
dude, they
playing?
have the remaster. Yeah, 1 through 3 remaster is on the yeah, is
No,
on Plus.
not the remasters, the latest ones like Shadow of the Tomb Raider or
Oh, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
With I think the same person that they're using for this one. Like I think they're. It looked like they
The
might
new
be using the
model,
same
right?
character model.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it is. I think it is. Could be
that's
wrong.
what it looked like. I could be wrong. Yeah, but
I'm wrong about a lot of things, so I was wrong about the state of play. A lot of things there. I
yeah,
mean, Kana didn't show that dude. That shocked me. Kana didn't show up. I was surprised by that. I thought we'd get a release
I was
date.
yeah, I was pretty surprised by that. There were some games that made an appearance where I was like, okay, cool, um, but I would have rather seen some other stuff.
Uh,
But
some
Tomb Raider's looking really good.
it
It just
is.
for me, it was like, okay, do I need to play some of these other ones that came out in order to like understand the world of Tomb Raider better? Because, like I said, I watched the movies. I may have played some of the games a long time ago. I can't remember, but this one has me really excited. It looks really good.
It does. And the answer to your question about that, Kyle, is if you should play. You don't know because this is a complete remake of the first game. So this is actually a perfect jumping on point. This would be perfect, honestly, to even like start here.
Excellent.
Um, they
Start
did.
here I shall.
Yeah, yeah. They also showed some more Onimusha footage. I'm a pretty big Onimusha fan, so this, of course, tickled me pink. There is a demo which I did download. They announced that was the only shadow drop of the State of Play was the Onimusha demo, so I did download it. I plan on playing it here at some point. I don't have time tonight, unfortunately, but I will get to it because the game I think looks really, really great. It's not a Souls-like, which is music to my ears. It's just a straight action game, just like the other Onimusha games, horror action. I don't know, Kyle. Do you have any thoughts on Onimusha?
No, not really. I don't think I've really played the Onimusha games. It just it looked brutal. Like, I mean, your sword is sharp and it does sharp stuff. you know,
That's the
it
gist
looks
of it.
good.
Yeah.
I also downloaded the demo, and I have not played it yet. But I will also play it at some point.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to. Yeah, I'm excited to see what you think, what I think. I'll probably, I'll report back on our next episode. I'm sure we will. I'll have played it by then for sure. So yeah. What else did they show, Kyle? What else?
Okay, so one, I think we can probably just highlight Control Resonance, because they gave it a release date,
Oh, yep,
September
yep.
24th. So that was pretty cool. Let's see. Just looking at my list, I want to
Oh,
come back to Ace
um,
Combat.
I do want to mention this, Kyle. I know I'm a bigger fan of this franchise than you are, but I thought that Rayman Legends Untold looks really good.
Oh yeah,
I'm a really big platformer fan though, so this speaks to me. Rayman Origins and Legends I thought were both really really good, and the way they're remaking Legends looks really. I mean, they're using a whole new graphical engine style. It looks way different. Still side-scrolling, type of gameplay, but the fully 3D models are really cool, and they're adding more content, a bigger emphasis on co-op. I think it looks great, and I'm probably gonna
yeah.
pick that up for sure. So
It does. It does look pretty good. I don't know that I probably played Rayman, like the original Rayman, but I haven't really. I was like a massive fan. I do love platforming games, but
sure,
I don't know that I was a big fan of that. And I think they
yeah, that's
said
fair.
what, $40. I think is what it's going to cost,
Yeah, it
if
is.
I'm not
Yep.
mistaken. Not a
Um,
bad deal.
no, not at all. That's definitely. I'll pick it up for that. They showed off some more Phantom Blade Zero, which I just think looks spectacular. I'm excited for Phantom Blade Zero. Um, Again, it's not a Souls-like. People were speculating that it might be, but I think it's been confirmed that it's not. So we're gonna get
Checking
a
notes
bigger
here.
we're gonna get a bigger deep dive on it at a later date. I think they said this summer sometime. That got pushed back into
Yes,
October.
summer 2026.
Yeah. So let's see. Phantom Blade Zero ahead of it. September. September. Sorry, it's September. But yeah, dude. Like so, September. I can't believe how packed September is. Like these games are all gonna clash. I know they're all trying to get out of the way of GTA 6, but at the same time, they're getting in the way of each other. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Phantom Blade Zero doesn't have a release date yet, though, does it?
I think it says on IGN. I'm reading it. It says September release.
Well, because at the end of Phantom Blade Zero, they left it out because they didn't give a release date, but they said more details in the summer of 2026.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So
Um,
I didn't see a release date, at least not one that I tracked. So I mean, IGN very well could have sources that we don't have access to because they're like
right,
massive, you know. So
right.
or
Um,
maybe they paid better attention.
so they showed off Silent Hill Townfall, another trailer which looks pretty good. And you guessed it, September release date, the 24th. So,
Right. It's crazy to me how many games are releasing on the exact same date or within like a week or two of each other because they do not want to fall on Grand Theft Auto's release date. Like
uh-huh.
it's wild to see what games are doing.
Um,
One game I wanted to talk about just real quick is and because I had a feeling that this was happening, the Dave the Diver spinoff, Bancho the Chef. So it's a
oh, I
prequel.
saw that.
Yeah, and I don't want to talk about it because I think it looks incredible or anything. I thought Dave the Diver was pretty good. I thought it was a lot of fun, but they pulled it from the PlayStation Store and like, or, sorry, not from PlayStation Store, from PlayStation Plus, which is where I was playing it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I think they pulled it because they tend to do that when there is another game coming out that entices you to play it. So it felt like to me they pulled it because now there's this spin-off that is coming out, um, which is the prequel Bancho the Chef. And also, like as part of it, they've got your grandma in a hot tub. Like, I mean, like
Yeah.
I don't know. It looked interesting. Um, Other game that was interesting to me was Lost Wild. It was like an FPS horror survival with
Yeah.
dinosaurs.
I thought it was
And the
Jurassic
reason
Park at first.
why, dude, I thought it was too, but like, bro, it gave me flashbacks of my Jurassic Park nightmares as a kid when my parents thought it was a good idea to show me Jurassic Park when I was like 9 years old.
Oh.
Like, bro, it was like raptors on top of the cage. Like it was exactly like how I would see it in my nightmares. I was like, whoa,
You're like, what
this.
have you guys done to me?
No, the game. Like that's what it was bringing me back to. It
Oh,
was
that's what you're saying. Okay.
yeah, yeah, because they had like the raptors on top, and I mean, it was just yeah, it
Yeah,
looked pretty interesting.
it looks interesting. I heard it's more of like like an evasion game, so like you have to like evade them, which that doesn't really interest me at all because that sounds more like Alien Isolation, which I hated.
I was gonna
I know it's
say,
probably
yeah,
yeah. A lot of people liked Alien Isolation, so they'll probably like this game too. It just wasn't my style of game. I don't want to run from everything and hide from everything. I want to like be able to fight back. You know, I don't know.
yeah. I like the option to fight back, and I like actually because I told you I've been playing Outlaws. I like that they added that into Outlaws because a lot of the missions originally were like sneak, don't get caught, but now in
Oh,
Outlaws, if you get caught, you can fight your way out of it, and I like that. I don't like just having to be sneaky, so
yeah,
yeah,
I get
I'm with
that.
you.
Um, No Rest for the Wicked, which is that Ori and the Blind Forest developer, I believe, Moon Studio. That's coming to
Yep.
PS5 in October. The full 1.0 release of that is coming to PS5. Looks good. It's like
That's
an
interesting
isometric.
that they said that. Full 1.0 release? Like, guys, every release is a 1.0 release.
So the reason why, Kyle, is because it's been in early access for a while now. So I guess they're just saying that yeah
I've
that
never heard of this game in my life.
oh you haven't, huh? Yeah,
No.
it got announced. I would say maybe like 2-ish years ago. I think.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't been following it that closely or anything, but I always thought it looked good. It's like yeah, like an isometric action RPG that you can play with your like up to three other friends. I think. I thought it looked pretty good. Not like oh my god, this is the best thing ever, but I thought it looked pretty decent. Um, Dynasty Warriors 3, which I guess is the most popular one in the series, from what I've heard, that's getting a complete edition remaster, which comes out October 1st.
I saw that.
So
Yep.
if you're a big Dynasty Warriors fan, I am not, but there's that for you.
Yeah, they
Um,
talked about Dune Awakening as
oh
well, which
yeah,
is that open world survival RPG. I think it's been on the PC for some time, I think,
it has.
or
Yeah.
maybe like in early access.
Hmm.
Looked all right. One I want to make sure that we get back to because we kind of started it and then I was like, oh, we should come back to it. Just the Ace Combat 8, the Wings of Thieves.
Oh
That one has
yeah.
that October 2nd release date, and bro, October 1st, October 2nd, September 24th, September 22nd, September 15th. I mean,
Uh huh.
it's crazy. And the nice thing about it is it looked good. It looked like they've got full size buildings in this one, full size trees and stuff like that to maybe really help with the scale of everything. Um, they've got Belkin War included with it, like we had talked about. And then the highlight for me was in one of the scenes they did a Cobra maneuver, and I just hope that
Mm,
I can do that in the game.
I bet you
That's all I
can.
wanted to say. I hope so. They better
Um,
not show it if I can't do it.
right. Exactly.
I mean, they show stuff all the time that you can't do, but that's one thing that I would like to do because obviously I love Top Gun
Hmm.
Collector's Edition right here, and then Top Gun Lego kit up there. But like in the movie where they do the Maverick, or not the Maverick, the Cobra maneuver, and
Yeah.
it's so cool. It looks really neat. I would love to see a little bit more about it, and like what the combat looks like, what the flying looks like. It just
Yeah.
maybe VR support would be cool.
That'd be
I know they're not
awesome.
gonna have it, but
Or
it would be
no.
really great if they did.
Yeah. No, it looks good. I'm excited for that game. So yeah, no, a lot of September, October, early October dates for these games. So it's gonna be a packed couple months there.
Yeah, I mean, for me, those are really like all the games that caught my attention. I think we gave pretty good attention to them all. There's like a couple of other little like updates and things like that, but it was just it was the opening and closing were really good, and then in between they had some neat stuff in there. I had higher expectations. I think they set maybe the bar a little bit higher
I did too, man.
in
No, I'm
their
with you. I was like, when they said that we have one more game to show you, and it was like a 20-minute, I was like, oh, so that means no Naughty Dog, no Kena, no infamous remasters, no revival of old IPs, that we've been hearing about from
uh,
Sony. Like,
Intergalactic would have been good.
that's what I mean. Like, I
Yeah,
really was kind of had my heart set on an intergalactic gameplay trailer, but I guess it's too early. Um,
too early.
what do you do? I don't know, but that's that, Kyle. I probably, if I had to grade it, I would give it about a B minus. I'd say the state of play. I don't know. I don't know what your thoughts are.
Yeah, I would say I'm with you. I really really liked the games that I liked from it. Um,
Yeah,
I felt like yeah, I'd go B minus. I already talked about the Tokon thing just being
yeah,
like I don't know, it just feels like an advertisement in the middle of the state of play for me.
that's fair.
I would get so much hate for that, but it just does.
Yeah, from me.
It's
No, okay.
I know, and like I say that as like a massive Marvel fan. Like I love
I
Marvel,
know. It's like,
and
what do you
just
do,
for
man? This is
me,
like perfect for you. You like fighting games. You like Marvel. It's like this is for you,
but
really.
I don't like them cramming it down my throat every time. Like I like to see it, acknowledge its presence, and be like, all right, cool, it's a fighting game. Like, awesome, thanks.
Yes, yes,
But yeah, I'd say solid B minus. I had higher hopes. I am glad that we got to see the gameplay for Wolverine, gameplay for the new God of War
yes.
game, and some of the other things that were trickled in there, some surprises. But yeah, overall there was nothing really
Like, oh my God,
unexpected.
Yeah.
I mean, I sent you the OMG thing like over and over and over again, but that was because of the God of War
You're
ending.
right.
When I sent you that, that's what they were doing. I didn't want to tell you
No, I
because you
know.
hadn't had a chance to see it yet. But
Um,
that
yeah, no, it had a really strong opening and a really strong ending. It was everything in the middle. Like, I mean, don't get because like, gosh, the God of War game looks fantastic. Wolverine looks fantastic. By the way, Wolverine, when you're fighting and you're like hitting them up against like the pallets are breaking. There's a little bit of
oh
like
yeah,
destructibility, like in the environments. Like things are breaking and crumbling. That's pretty awesome. Like the brick wall, he's shooting at it, and like you push him against it, and part of it breaks away. That brick
Yeah.
barrier, that was pretty cool. So
Yeah.
the environments are going to have some level of destructibility to them, which I do appreciate. That's going to be kind of fun to play around with in the game, I think. I'm excited for it, man. I'm excited for those
I'm
games.
I'm super pumped.
Yeah.
It looks great, and it's gonna be interesting to see how these games fare, what their sales look like come September October, because it's a lot of games releasing at the exact same time.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, that's our thoughts on the state of play. We'll leave it to you guys now, please, guys. It would be awesome. Leave us comments. We want to hear like what was your favorite game from the state of play? What was your least favorite game? What didn't you like? What did you love? We want to hear all about it. So that will do it for today's episode, though, guys. If you are new, checking us out for the first time, please give us a like, maybe subscribing. It would help us and the channel out a lot. So until next time, guys, stay leveled, stay looting, and we will catch you at the next save point. Peace.